They're 13 and 16 without him this year. He was injured a couple of different times. Remember, he came back briefly, but did well when it was too late the other night. But we're hoping he got a little rhythm back with that fourth quarter the other night. D'Angelo from LeBron to start the game. D'Angelo back here in Los Angeles. LeBron, first sighting of LeBron on the court. AD. He'll bounce now with 12 to shoot, so plenty of time as LeBron bounces. Davis, what a... No, pitchers and catchers have reported. Here is James. You saw those new bases, didn't you? Here is AD hitting from 15. C.J. McCollum. We just saw Dame go off the other night, his former running mate, and there's her.
Three, but then there was nobody to pick him up off the dribble for the easy flush.
And Pelly's beat him 131-126 11 days ago. D'Angelo. So he'll wait. The lob again! One hand this by Daniels and did not. And the Lakers wound up winning in overtime. Ball movement, the flyby with 3 on the clock. McCollum's got his second.
Darvin Ham really wanted to try to maximize how both units work, and that's part of the reason for the early sub.
Well, Troy, to your point, has been shooting 53% from the floor. Into the game, he's been a long-time starter this season, now relegated to the bench, had a couple of really good games, but then dropped off significantly in Portland as Brandon.
Is a long, too. Is a long player. I'll tell you, Brandon Ingram can just stretch it out. We're going to get our first look at Mo Bamba.
Yeah, he's coming in the moment, but Rui will be here. It'll be a Clipper road game, or Clipper home game, shall I say. Here's Ingram being chased by Reeves. Brandon shoots over the defender. That's what...
Especially on the offensive end, but you know they're not going to shoot 71% for the game, so all the Tullys are thinking about is staying close.
Hernan Gomez, and that somebody was Richardson, who of course they acquired at the deadline. The savvy veteran, he's going to help them. Count of it goes, and Hernan Gomez
on the floor.
Half a minute to play here in the first quarter.
It got it down to 8.
Yeah, it was a 15-point lead. The scoop, the score, the glock. LeBron definitely knows time and score. He's going to hold on to it. Stepping into the 3 is Brown Jr. Beautifully. Discrepancy was just crazy, and that was literally the game. I mean, the Lakers beat him in a whole lot of other categories. Valanciunas underneath, that's a little bit of a throw jump, hook, whatever. Pelicans. They have not led yet in the contest, and we have just started the second quarter. Into the corner, launch for 3. That's not. He averages just shy of 10 a game, does Jonas from Lithuania. Richardson, his jump shot is good.
Another one really can heat up in a hurry, so you got to make sure you concentrate on your defensive assignment.
Yeah, and according to his coach, he makes great defensive decisions too. His shot is off, releasing LeBron. Here he goes to score.
That's what LeBron did there, and then got himself an easy one with no defensive balance.
One of the tops in the league in fast break points. Couple of fakes.
Timed it perfectly.
Richardson, boy, very patient that time.
35, whatever it might be, guys.
Yeah, he averages 36.5, as you know, Mike. Bounce wide open underneath Vanderbilt, scores! Has 4 points. Brandon Ingram, scoop pass. Richardson doesn't hesitate. That time, D'Angelo Russell from the Ohio State. 17-footer, smooth as off.
Effectively.
Yeah, Mike was talking about that the other day. That we partner with AD in that respect. All of a sudden, Alvarado, smallest guy. He's a 40%er on the year overall from downtown. Valanciunas is going to hustle into the game. They're trying to work on Hernan Gomez. That's Davis.
What I mean by that is go slow sometimes, go quick sometimes. Don't let the defense know what you're getting ready to do.
And the offensive board by Jones once, twice. Boy, he's got 8 points. Nobody on New Orleans in double digits. Lakers have a couple.
Yeah, yet they're only down by 8 with possession.
And hanging in there, they're going to be down by 6. Came out as good as we've seen him really all season long in the first 4 or 5 minutes. Davis, mid-range magic.
Dribble left, you're the defender.
8-time All-Star, didn't play enough to make it this year. Remember when he was playing as well as anybody earlier this season. McCollum, they can really edge even closer now. Brandon Ingram does just that with the slide before the All-Star break. McCollum had a mid-range if he wanted. Instead, here's Ingram hanging in the air, kisses it off the glass. But things have certainly turned and calmed down since then. Ingram to bring him within one. That's where we're at.
It's not being so inconsistent.
This third quarter is where it fell apart for the Lakers in New Orleans. Lob to LeBron. Good dish by D'Angelo. You know, he's got a great handle for a guy that stands as tall as he does, and he gives it up to Malik. McCollum comes up with it, then they throw it away. Lakers have numbers. It's 3-on-1. CJ may just give it up. And he does.
Been an easy transitional play by the Lakers.
By the way, these two teams will meet one more time in New Orleans. McCollum hits, and it didn't get through. Richardson's in the game, leaves it for McCollum. On its way, down it goes. McCollum, the dribble out on top. He's organizing. Here he's surveying, and he'll find Ingram. Ingram loses Vanderbilt momentarily and scores. So finally, the Lakers knocked out a couple without a miss. McCollum at the free throw line. It's Ingram. One bounce dribble over Vanderbilt, in and out, and settles back in again.
Before it settled in.
Brandon Ingram, 50% from the floor tonight. 16 points. Leaning in is AD. He's
challenged the shot, and I think that's what broke the concentration.
Here's AD with Valanciunas in front of him. They're in our cars and hearing their thing. Here's AD. Open is Beasley.
Too open.
One bounce and dribble.
Too open.
Yeah,
Too open.
Oh, clean it up. Anthony Davis. The bounce to D'Angelo Russell. Russell attacks the rim all the way. Scores. Lakers out and running again. Stop and shoot. Yes, sir. D'Angelo. Obviously, he will settle in. Ingram nearly fumbled it. Going to get it right back on the touch pass from Marshall. Coming up on the 2-minute mark of the third quarter, the sold-out Crypto.com arena. Hope you're enjoying it on Spectrum Sportsnet or the app. Oh, good ball fake by Ingram. He put for the Lakers tonight. They have 24 bench points. Schroeder goes and somehow gets it to Reeves. Here comes LeBron with the clock winding down. He lays in the last meeting. LeBron trying to lose the defender. What a move!
Nice step.
He's one of 8 players with at least 300 threes that are shooting at least 40%. Yet nothing tonight. McCollum certainly
tonight,
but now he's got to sit and think about that for the All-Star break. Valanciunas with the follow. He's coming back in a moment. McCollum runs into a defender. He gets tripled up. Ingram's open for just an instant, and he hits the three. Solid game. A blink of an eye ago. Austin Reeves trying to navigate LeBron all the way. Count it! And one! Lakers are out of fouls. Pelicans have one to give. LeBron fall back, got to get a bounce. AD just muscled his way to that one. And
Reeves said, who said I don't have any pop off the floor?
LeBron goes cross court. Good save by Jared Vanderbilt. Schroeder to beat the clock. Yes, sir!
And it's back to its biggest lead.
Yeah, 20 points.
Nice help by AD.
Over Jones.
I want to make that a habit.
AD all the way. AD on the way. Fans, we've entered the final 5 minutes of the game, brought to you by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa. I haven't heard one person say, oh, that was a bad deal. I mean, everybody was so shocked that the Lakers were able to get him, along with the three-point shooter in Beasley. But he's really good. Can you imagine? Joey doesn't want to work that hard. Underneath, put up an in shot. Yeah, we got subs all over the floor with 3 minutes to play. 113.95. Hernan Gomez scored. Again, there's still 3 games tomorrow. But the top 4 teams in the West, Denver, Memphis, Sacramento, and Phoenix. Top 4 in the East, Boston, Milwaukee, Philadelphia. Lonnie gonna get his third opportunity. Under a minute to play. Stu, enjoy yourself on the break.
I shall.
See you in about, what, a week and a half? Something like that?
Davon!
Great.
Yeah, to start the game, that lineup really looked good.
Yeah. Great way to go to the break. New look Lakers.